Hey, what's going on? This is your boy, Kqkc, chiming in a little early. And sorry for doing that, but hey, sometimes you got to get in where you fit in, and I'm on a mission. And also, until Blue Blood comes on, I have to show respect, and I will keep an eye on that. Now, again, this is KQKC Boxing, and shout out to the LDBC. Now, a couple things I wanted to talk about that was on my mind. Now, I still will be doing my 12:30 show. All right, so don't get rattled unless something comes up. Now, Amir Iman. I did a video on it. I broke the news yesterday from ESPN that he's suing you know who partners in crime, but only one partner, and that's Don King. Don King been doing this shit for years and centuries. He has been take and won't give and give. I have a problem, people. I have a problem with these young men out here are trying their best to do their best. But sometimes it seems like their best ain't just good enough because you got to get behind the politics of boxing. And the politics of boxing is crumbling. It's crumbling. If more will stand up, if more will have their own promotional companies, that can eliminate a lot of fucking headaches. Oh, yes, they can take care of a lot of things. When you even in the amateurs, you see what other fighters in the pros go through. You see, you hear. God gave you senses. Use them. Use them. Use them in the way that it will fit your best interests. If you're going into a promoter's office, if he want to see you, he like you. He like what he saw when you knocked that guy out. He like when you did that ring generalship, how you put your combinations together, how you hit him with a straight left. He like that shit. But this is what you have to understand, my brothers, my young brothers. Hey, and my young sisters. You must. It's imperative that you take a lawyer with you. You must. If you don't, they will take advantage of you. I get it. I know. You are excited. This is your first potential contract. I understand that. Hey, salute, Chris. What's going on, my brother? You doing all right, brother? All right. But I do understand that. What happened to Amir Iman? It's no excuse. Well, I understand. He's 29. At that time, he was probably 26, 25. He is a young man. Floyd Mayweather said the same thing. When he first went pro, he saw the zeros and he thought that was a lot of money, but it was not. They got over on him. They got over on Amir Iman. Stacy, so-called McKinley, him and Don King are tighter than tight. A trainer supposed to look out for the best interest of their fighter. And I'm serious about this because this really touched my heart because it's messing with my sport. It's already, we had this debacle this week with Jarrell Miller. How he put together a cocktail trying to kill, you might as well say, attempted murder, Anthony Joshua. Now, Anthony Joshua might be everything that I say he is, but it's not warranted for a death penalty. It is not. Lying is not warranted for death penalty. Cherry picking is not warranted for a death penalty. So, therefore, do you know Emir Iman only got $29,000 when he fought Marrez? Don King got more than he did. Then other non-official, and none of them have a license. Let that. If you go to my video, I read it verbatim, or you can go to I forgot the name of the site, but just listen to my video. I will tell you site by site, and I will tell you how they ripped him off. Even his trainer got a cut. See, that's why Mike Tyson, Zab Judah, Bermain Stavern, and the great Muhammad Ali told Don King, go fuck yourself. Now, he's a black man. Okay? He's a black man. For those that say the LDBC is racist, you're wrong. See, I don't know, and I can't speak for the other brothers. I only can speak for Kqkc. I'm for right. Yes, I'm for right. I don't care if you're from the UK. I don't care if you're from Korea. I don't care. If American is wrong, he is wrong. Especially in the sport I love. The sport that I get so much inspiration from. I mean this bullshit. These are young men trying to come up in boxing, doing what they love, doing what kept them out of trouble, doing what kept them out of jail, doing what kept them off of drugs. You hear me? Then you'll pull this bullshit. See, Emir Iman, he's something like a Earl Spence. He's a low-key, kind of quiet type dude. You know, trying to reach for the stars and motherfucker trying to snatch him back down. Now, his so-called trainer, Stacey McKinley, he didn't even have the nerves to say, look, young brother, if he's also militant, look, young brother, get a lawyer before you sign this. Get a lawyer to read over this. But he didn't do that. And they took advantage of it. I don't like it. I don't like it not one bit. I don't like what he's doing. I don't like what Eddie Hearn is doing. And I don't like what Bob Aaron is doing. Now you understand. Now everybody understand. Now everybody realize that, hey, I need to start my own promotional company. Muhammad Ali almost took off Don King head over in Zaire. It took 20 men to pull him off of his ass. Motherfucker walking around with a dashiki on, trying to please the motherfucking so-called tribal king. Fuck him. Shit. Only thing you can say good about Don King is he brought us good heavyweight fights. But at what expense? Think about that. Mike Tyson broke. Every heavyweight is not doing good at all that was under Don King. I guarantee you that. You got to show these fighters respect. They risking their lives every damn day. I don't know about you, but I have a problem with that. I have a problem with that. When you take the sport I love and you twist it, you stab it, you shoot it. You shoot it more than once. You stab it more than once. You kick it when it's down. See, it's people like Aram, Hearn, and King that makes boxing put a bad taste in everybody's mouth. That's real talk. That's facts for your ass. Now, I'm not trying to say that they're bad people. They're just assholes. It's a difference. You might love your mama, but that's all. And the rest of the world, fuck them. Get what you can, while you can. That's their mentality. Good morning, Christopher. Good morning, Star City J. Good morning, my man JC. Good morning, Hell Jones. I'm glad y'all chimed in because Emir Iman fought Ramirez, and it was a great fight. And he ended up with $29,000. Can you believe that? Now, Top Rank, which Ramirez fought under their banner, gave Don King $300,000, close to 400,000 for Iman. Not for your ass. Then he takes it and spread it around to his buddies. Then give him 29,000. I don't blame you, Iman. File that lawsuit in the Florida courtroom and take his ass to court like many others. Get in line. Get in line. Because that's what's wrong with this boxing or so-called boxing. We always get screwed some type of way. Last week it was PEDs. Now we got a rip-off artist that joined the three motherfucking stooges. King, Aaron, Hearn. The three motherfucking stooges of the Boxing Federation. And you know what? What make it so bad? They not ashamed of it. Hell, if they had a chance, they would wear it on their shirt. We will fuck you. It will read. We will fuck you. You better bring a lawyer. If you don't, y'all asses is ours. Now. I don't want to get hopped on this shit too much, but I get it. You're young. You're impressionable. You see all that money where you think it's a lot of money because where you come from, hell, $100 is a lot of money. It was a lot of money to pay that light bill. So I understand that when you see that contract and you see how much money you will receive, but you never do see it, you get excited. You get a hard on and say, where do I sign? Don't you want to call a lawyer? See, they'll throw that shit out. No. I trust you. Never say that to a promoter. I trust you. You'll be a motherfucker like Jarrell Miller. Eddie Hearn said, I was so disappointed. I was so hurt. Because now Anthony Joshua, he's not my client. He's my mate. What Big Baby Jarrell Miller did, he fucked himself. I thought we was friends. He called me that night. And this is quote and motherfucking quote from Eddie Hearn. He called me that night. And he told me, I swear to God that I haven't done nothing. And you know what? It was a big lie. He called the guy that does the interviews on MTK. Eddie Hearn, buddy. Buddy with the glasses. He said the same thing. Well, Gerald called me too about 5 in the morning. Said it's a lie. It's a conspiracy against me. Then Eddie Hearn said he looked up. He gave an apology. You know what? Fuck his apology. Yes, you got caught. Yes, we know that. We know you was juicing. Yes, we know that. And I did my research. EPO, you have to have that injected. You have to have that injected between your toes so they won't know it or won't notice it. Somebody hear me. Somebody talk to me. This is the sport I love. I have to wake up in the morning and drink my coffee. I broke that story yesterday. And I don't have no doubt that everybody probably picked up on it by now. But don't ever, ever test a motherfucker that you know that you dirty. You knew you was. And you volunteer to take the test. So, in other words, you saying fuck boxing, fuck the fans. The fans just won't get a show. What about your fans? What about the little ones that you do have? What about that little boy that look out the window to see can he get a peep of you when you come home, when you come to the stadium, when you walk down the street? What about his heart? His heart is broken. Oh no, not my hero. Same way with Michael Jackson. Oh no, not my hero. Not Billie Jean, not the number one that sold the most records in history. Oh no, not him. But see, the thing is, these motherfuckers are sick. They are sick. That's what they are. What's up, Kqkc? I sound like your uncle. All right, all right. I'm just trying to lay it down on the line, brother. That's all. You know, and it's not right. It's not right. First of all, it's not right what the promoters are doing to the young men because they know they blind to the boxing side of the pro ranks. See, but they see Iman, Amir Iman, he didn't have nobody to protect him. His promoter is a scam artist. He don't have other boxers to hang out with. He don't have a mother and father to talk, face to face with about his feelings. He don't have a father that's involved like Devin Alexander, not Devin Alexander, Devin Haney. Floyd Mayweather Sr. They don't have he didn't have a father like that. And every time he stepped in that ring, you know what he said? He said, first, I want to give honor to the greatest promoter ever lived, Don King. And Stacy behind him clapping. I said, well, these motherfuckers act like they friends. And come to find out, as I researched before I put the story out last night, they are friends. And he got a cut too. Now, trainers don't supposed to get 40%. Trainers don't supposed to get that much. Cut men don't supposed to get that much. They're only supposed to get 2, maybe 3% at the most. Now, it sounds like a small thing, but it's not. Depends on what the purse is. Don't do us wrong. And it's always the black fighters. You think the LWC racist? Well, this is a prime example. I told you, I don't speak for them. I speak for myself. And myself said, this ain't right. I don't care what color you are. I will call your ass to the floor. If you're black, white, Chinese, I don't give a fuck. You know me. Y'all know me. Y'all know I tell her like it is. Wait, I can't wait till 12:30 to get here. Because sometimes, like I said, in life, when you see a young man out there dangling and don't know what the fuck is going on. See, when he got beat by Adrian Granados, that's when it turned around. See, as long as he's winning, the young master, the great Joe Gaines name he took, he was showered with gifts and praises. Now he's calling assholes, and he called this and Uncle Tom this and that because he got a white trainer now. See, it's not right. Big Baby Miller, what he done is not right. See, what he thought, he never took a PED test before. He should have. I don't know how he escaped this long without taking one and being a fighter and as a heavyweight fighter. You should have been dropped before and after each fight. That's how it should be. But no, somebody is in his ear. It might be Jay Prince. Never did trust that motherfucker when he was with Floyd Mayweather. Now he got Shakira, Stevenson, one with the big ass clown smile. See, boxing is a comeback sport. What that means is when you go to war, you go to combat. When you get sent to Iraq, Kabul, you going to battle. You're going to combat. When you fight, you in there and you fighting for your life. Yes, not the sport, your life, because one punch can change a fight in a minute. One punch can change your attitude in a minute. Oh, it's some bullshit in the game. Like you gonna try to tell me, Mr. Hearn, one of the three stooges of the Boxing Federation, Hearn, King, and Abram. But this time we talking about motherfucking Curly. He knew that Gerald Miller was dirty. He knew March the 21st, but we didn't know till April the 17th. So somebody either got paid off or got promised favors or it's a conspiracy that's involved with more than one person. What was Vada or USADA? What was their spokesman? How come they not listen to the news? How come they said, well, where is the news about Gerald Miller? They supposed to protect the fighter and the champion. But they didn't do that. They went along with the phony ass program. Oh, baby, some shit gonna have to change. Salute to you, Ricky Williams. Salute to you, Dark Vader. Underground Asylum. Yes, sir. Kqkc, salute, King. Top of the morning to you. Top of the morning to you, my brother. Speaking of Underground Asylum, I just put out a video about Eddie Hearn. He lost his goddamn mind. He's on suicide motherfucking watch in my eyes. How the hell, if Danny Jacobs beat Canelo or Canelo beat Danny Jacobs, they are considered the pound for pound king. Check out my video. That most asinine thing I ever heard of. Trust me. Do you get credit for running? Do you get credit for dodging? Do you get credit for running to the shelter when the storms and the winds come blowing? Tell me, explain to me like I'm a third grader. Explain to me like they delivered tater tots for lunch today. I know bullshit when I hear it. There's some conspiracy shit going around this Gerald Miller shit. And you know what? Like I said before, you might not agree with me, but you're going to listen to me. Gerald Miller popped dirty, not once, not twice, but 3 times. Should he get banned? Hell no. Should he get punished? Hell yeah. But why he shouldn't get banned, Kqkc? You know why? Canelo getting banned. Povetkin popped 3 times. He didn't get banned. Ortiz popped 3 times. And the third one was kind of questionable. So they didn't get banned. So why should he? Like I say, I'm not for popular. I'm for right. I'm not for trying to grab subs. Even though I need about 20 something more to make 700. But the point is, I'm for right. I'd rather lose a sub and keep my dignity. That's real talk. That's real facts. And what these 3 stooges are doing to this sport of boxing, they should be brought down front and motherfucking center. And each person has a job to investigate each one, going back 10 or 15 years. And read that shit off. You get Anthony Joshua. Now, he's a good fighter. I always respect a good fighter. I'm like my brother Fanon. If you know boxing, you know a good fighter when you see one. And he's a good fighter. Sure, I believe Deontay Wilder will beat him. But does it really matter that you have to get down in the gutter and down dirty to debate it? Do we have to curse each other out to debate it? No. It's a sport. You have your view, I have mine. We can't agree to disagree. I do it every day. Not for shine. I do what's right. I have a friend. I'm going to call him a friend. Carl Callum. He's from the UK. He has sent me $20, $30 through my PayPal. You know, just to say, good job. Keep pushing. See, shit like that motivates me, especially when it's coming from a different country. Carolina is a beautiful country, if you believe it or not. It's the same size as Texas. They invented boxing. It's just that we perfected it. That's all. Oh, baby, somebody need to wake up and talk to me. Let me drink a sip of my coffee. Because, see, one thing I don't like, a liar, a cheater, and a thief. And I just explained all of the above for the 3 stooges of boxing. Poor Al Heyman Ain't said a word. He ain't said a word in a year. But he's a ghost. They trying to smoke him out. They trying to set the barn on fire. They trying to make him run out. But they don't know Al Heyman. Like I told you, he's not one, but he's 2 steps ahead. He got what we call an escape shaft. He's looking at them while they looking at the house burning. That's how smart and aware he is. It's time to man up, people. It's time for boxing to man up. That's one thing I can say about that low down, dirty Floyd Mayweather. Man, when he was in the ring, I have to admit, I was one of his biggest fans. So I know Floyd in and out. And out. He's not a good promoter. He's not good for Tank. Tank shouldn't be fighting once every 13 months. Oh, I just fought. Oh, I fought early in the winter. Motherfucker, how old are you? How many fights have you won? How many people have you knocked out? And your promoter got you out there bad? Somebody help that young man. Buy him out of his contract. But see, that's when you have a promoter like Floyd, a attention getter, nothing but breed, nothing but money, then you messed up. You messed up to that. It's ended. I'm sorry. But hey, I told you. I'm going to give you what you don't want to hear. I'm going to give you what you need to hear. Oh, baby. Things are heating up in boxing, but it's heating up the wrong way. Do you realize we had 14, damn near 15 straight weekends of boxing? Yeah, it might not be the boxing cars we want to see, but at least we get a chance to see the sport that we love in real motherfucking time. Now, I'm not going to hold you that long because I have a show at 12:30. I don't want to steal nobody's shine. But I just had to say something because you know how you itching for a motherfucking scratch? Well, I had to scratch it. I had to scratch it. JC said some of us attacked it, Big Baby, like he was the first to drop Pop Dirty. The energy is unreal. Yes, I'm in here with you, OG. Thanks, Dion. Yes, sir. Bluetooth, CFC. Salute to the OG from UK, London. Salute to you, my brother or sister. All right. All right. Glad to have you in the chat. And remember, I can use your subscription today. But I'm going to say this. Subscribe at your own risk because I'm going to tell it like it is. If you ask any of my regular subscribers, they will tell you I don't hold shit back. I'm going to tell you how it's supposed to be, how it's going to be, and who's involved. This is not just one dumb 52-year-old man. This is a 52-year-old man with insight. I'm going to tell you the good things about boxing. I'm going to tell you the bad things about boxing. You might not like it, but it's the truth. Would you rather hear the truth or you want to see smoke and motherfucking mirrors? That's what I do. That's right. That's what I do, JC. That motherfucking itch. So I had to scratch it. You're damn straight. So, where are we now in boxing? I tell you where we at. Gerald Big Baby Miller. Every time boxing take 3 steps forward, it's something to make us take 4 steps back. But that's not enough. That's nothing new. People have been dropping dirty since time. And what's the fuck is wrong with the governing bodies? Canelo, he got a vacation out of it. Then he got rewarded a big ass contract. How lovely is the business side of our sport? The boogeyman of the heavyweight division. Nobody will fight the man but Deontay Wilder. And you know what? He almost lost his belt because of that fight. And his O. Anthony Joshua and the other 3 stooges. Eddie Hearn. They made him an offer, but they knew he was going to turn it down. That's how they did Deontay Wilder. But Deontay Wilder said, I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. We can make more money together than apart. Because Deontay Wilder's easy to negotiate with. Then Eddie Hearn. I'm not going to say Anthony Joshua. Because believe it or not, people, Anthony Joshua is a good guy. He is. He's a good fighter. He's a good guy. He just is kept out of the dark, out of the loop, and gave too much power to Eddie Hearn to run shit. Hopefully, just hopefully, when his contract is over, he can step out and say, I'm my own man. I'm doing what Deontay Wilder's doing. He's the most seeked out heavyweight in the world. The Jones talking about going back at it with him after the Brazil fight. They talking about doubling the offer. But you know what? Steven Espinosa or Al Heyman would triple that shit. Oh, yes. It's a dirty business. But sometimes you have to overcome it. Sometimes you got to be smarter than them. You see what I'm saying? Underground and Salem said, ain't nothing sugarcoating here. And that's why I'm a sub. That's why I'm a sub to get the real. That's right. Respect. I appreciate it, man. Respect. Yes, sir. Why? I mean, just tell me why should I make these motherfuckers happy? Why should I say the right thing? Yeah, it was a LDBC brother got a letter from a lawyer from Chance Crawford because of a video he put up. So he threatened him to take it down. You know what I said? I wouldn't took a damn thing down. Take me to court. And while I'm there, I'm going to get your autograph. It's called freedom of motherfucking speech. As long as you said allegedly, then that means that it could have been true or it could not be true. Only you know the answer. And 9 out of 10 is true. Nobody gonna silence me. Nobody. Because I have a right to speak my mind. Just like assholes. We all got them. As long as you stay in those guidelines as long as you give your opinion. Now, if I said Terrence Crawford was sucking some another transvestite or whatever, I would say allegedly he was. See, you see how that go? Then if you don't, you get to take it down or you get a strike. And a strike will eliminate your 1,000 subscribers and your monetization. But I'm not here for that. I'm here for the truth. I've been watching boxing since I was a little boy, laying on the floor with the TV, watching Sugar Ray Leonard paint Marvin Hagler ass. I watched Diego Corrales, may he rest in peace, come back from 3 knockdowns and knock Castillo ass like a rag doll. I was there when when Floyd Mayweather took Diego Corrales to school. David versus motherfucking Goliath. I was there. I saw when Derek Hurd, with his unorthodox self, with his no skill self, but like I told you, every fighter has something to give. Deontay Wilder don't have the best skills, the best coordination. We understand that. But let's be real. I told you, God ain't the only one with power in his hands. It's a man named Deontay Wilder that has it also. Maybe he passed it along. And now he's popping that cool, pool stick jab. Earl Spence, he rocking them liver shots. He rocking them rib shots. Terrence Crawford, he putting his speed against his orthodox or his southpaw. He's fighting like never been fighting before. Every fighter has something special. Every fighter got something to back up. Keep that in mind. That's real talk. That's facts. Now, excuse me. Now I'm gonna take your questions because Trill Boxing Talk. I have to respect my G. So Deion Washington said, "How are people mad at Ortiz when he wants the same contract Big Baby had? Just swap out the name. That's all you have to do." But I'm gonna tell you, Deion, this is what's the problem. I'll be quick. See, it's a difference in Big Baby and Ortiz. Sure, Big Baby, he was an okay fighter, but now it's a big ass cloud over his head. Everybody's going back to the last 10 fights he had. But with Ortiz, they know it's a chance he can get knocked the fuck out. They know his background at Finca. Finca only takes the brightest and the best. That's the farm in Cuba. You sleep, you eat boxing there. 4 o'clock in the morning, you boxing. You seen every look it is to see. They say he's 39, but he's not. He's older. But he moves like a middleweight. And he has power on that left hand. He will shake you up with a jab. He don't throw one. He throw 3 or 4. That's the difference. That's the difference. So what they're going to do, they're going to play around with him, low ball him again, low ball. It's called reverse psychology. Dion, they know he going to say no. But see, that's what I was telling Deontay Wilder. You know what? Fuck them. Say, yeah, I take it. Just to see what they say. And I guarantee you, they would have backed down and said, no, no, no. We figured out the numbers and no, you have to get less than that. See, they trying to find some way out of this Ortiz fight because they know your cash cow is over with. And Deontay Wilder might be the champion because Ortiz owe him. And he said that. That's real talk. That's real talk. See, once that golden goose got cooked, everybody packing their motherfucking bags from the UK and selling motherfucking home because the party is over. The party is over. Then you next thing you know, you find out that Al Heyman is running the zone. The party is over. Next time you find out the LDBC is being recognized as a true, factual boxing entity. Oh, baby, the truth is out. Keep that in mind. JC say people catching on to that shit. Yes, they are. Only AJ protectors defend the bullshit. Of course, anything that would make him look good, they for it. But see, that's not me. See, it's somewhere in my brain where I know right from wrong. I know what's not right. I know what's wrong. I got what I call reality, rationality. If you from the UK and you from the United States, I'm supposed to ride with the United States, right? Yeah, I do. But I got to be honest. The USA opponent sucks. The UK opponent will fuck him up. That's facts. That's me. That's what I would do. I would not try to find every flaw I can from high school on. It's what you did in the ring in your last fight. So with that, like I said, I'm KQ, KC Boxing, and I can use you to subscribe today. And I need your subscription today. I think I'm at 665. And I need to get to 700. But if you do subscribe, hit the icon bell. And that way you get notified each and every time I do a video or a live stream like this one. And also, Monday through Friday, I do a show, which today I will be doing one at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. You will be notified with a reminder. And also, for non-international boxing, Kqkc boxing, and blood boxing. We get together on Sunday mornings at 8 o'clock on Fanon's channel, and it's called OG Boxing Talk, 45 and older. We tell you what the new versus the old versus the new. And we take questions and answer them from the chat. We had a good time last Sunday. So with that, that's all I have. That's all I got to say. That's only I have. Food for thought. That's all. Because I know what it is. It's an insidious, degrading establishment of boxing. That's right. That's right. Sometimes you got to have what we call a whistleblower, a person with cynicism in their heart before. But now it's a different story. And everyone knows that Wilder, Joshua, and Fury fight requires a 10 to 12-week training camp. Must, yes, sir. Yes, sir, they do. Because you have to strategize. You're not fighting no punk. You have to strategize who you fighting. You just can't jump up in 5 weeks and say, okay, well, I'm fighting a southpaw that I haven't fought in what, 5 years. And you expect me to be dominant? You expect me to set traps? You expect me to do this? You expect me to do that? Hell, goddamn no. Respectable new G. What's going on, my brother? Like I say, always can use this new sub. But like I say, it's a sub at your own risk. Because I'm going to tell you like it is. Yes, sir, I am. Yes, I am a member of the LDBC. Those are my brothers. But we all don't think alike. We all don't talk alike. We all can agree to disagree. So, this is my talk. This is my opinion. And no one, and I mean no one, is going to change that. So, with that, shout out to the LDBC. Shout out to all my subscribers. And I will see you at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And with that, man, LCD Boxing, home of the U.S. demographic. What's good, Kqkc? Man, what's good with you, my brother? All right. I always like to, show respect to everybody in the chat, no matter if I'm getting ready to get off or not. I know it's time for trail boxing talk in about 15 minutes. So give you time to, get yourself situated. And like I said, LCD, I always can use a new sub. I'm trying to get to 700. I'm at 665 right now, but I'm going to make it. I'm going to make that 1,000 subscribers. And watch, you will see. And you will see the video I make when I make that 1,000 subscribers. It's you, the people in the chat right now, my regular subscribers that shows up every day. They give me the motivation. They give me the motivation to go out and get that breaking news I did yesterday. They gave me motivation to make the best videos I can. They gave me motivation to do whatever I have to do. And with that, that's all I have. Oh, I'm sorry. Blood Boxer, my bro. Yes, he is. That's my bro. Yes, sir. Blood Boxing will be in the house Sunday. And I'm always show respect to him. No, definitely. Yes, sir. LCD Boxer said, home of the U.S. demographic. Yeah, I support what you do, big homie. Hey, thanks, brother. I really appreciate it. Blood Boxing says, see you Sunday, my bro. Okay, we got a good show coming. Oh, yes, most definitely. Most definitely, Blood. Yes, sir. LCD, Boxing, home of the U.S. demographic. I didn't know you streamed this early. No, I don't. LCD, I only stream at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. I was just doing a fill-in early. That's all. Okay? That's all. That's my regular time. And I'm coming on at 12:30. I'll be back. Oh, most definitely. Now, I definitely want you to take the love over the trail boxing talk. Most definitely. Oh yes. But sometimes, when you trying to get to 1,000 or trying to get to 700, you know, if you need somebody to volunteer to take your spot, hey, your hand need to go up. You see, your hand need to go up. You know, because that's what we do. That's how we do it. Most definitely. And again, with that, man, I appreciate everyone. Salute to you, new blood boxing also. And I will see you Sunday, my brother. 8:30 a.m. on for 9 channel. And that's Central Time and 9:30 Eastern Time. So LC boxing salute. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Y'all talking to each other. All right. So with that, that's all I have for you. Like I said, shout out to the LDBC and shout out to all the subscribers and the chat. Peace and love. I'm out of here.